Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. This is for Sun, Moon and Rising. Let's begin Scorpio. You've got some decisions to make regarding your career. It's going to be really tough, in fact, because there are two offers coming in, one of which will pay very well, although there's too much responsibility attached to that money, and the other is not the kind of environment you want to be working around or working in, so stuck between a rock and a hard place. They both offer you what you need to move forward nonetheless, but you are really having a hard time trying to come to a decision, and your decision is going to take up to 2 weeks until you come through with a response which will agitate others to no end. But the ball is in your court as we speak. You may want to consider a second opinion if you're not sure, but I think you've got things under wraps, so your confidence tells me you will be fine. You've been thinking about somebody. Virgo is relevant. This person is at a distance and there is a reunion that is about to happen. You won't see this coming. This person has feelings for you, although they haven't said much lately. You haven't heard from this person in a little while. It's not hard to get through to them if you wanted to connect or reconnect, if you will, but they think about you a lot, actually. They miss you very, very much. They have hair just past the shoulders, and their hair it appears as faded. It's almost as though they coloured their hair a fair few times and now it's coming back to their natural colour really slowly but surely. And they're very strong with their intuition. So they're very in tune with themselves, with the universe. They're quite spiritual. There's so much that they could say to you when they're not around you. Let's say face to face, when they are face to face with you, it's like a deer in the headlights. It's really weird. But this is simply because they're smitten with you. If you are partnered, you are dealing with somebody who has a very strong Piscean energy about them. There's something not right here, and what I'm talking about is the fact that they have become lazy. The fact that they may be going through some changes of their own, in their own environment even, and they're not telling you everything. This is for those of you who are involved with this Piscean energy. They're not giving you everything. They're not sharing their feelings with you. So it's like they've shut down completely. Not with everybody though, but it's concerning that it's happening with you quite a lot. Since you are their partner, you would think that you would be the first. Let's say they've got something they want to talk about. Who better to talk to than their own? Not the case this time. It's hard for them to open up. This comes and goes in waves, actually. Sometimes they have a really hard time when it comes to matters of the heart, and they have some health issues that they are disregarding and not taking seriously at all, that need to be checked up on. And in amongst all this, you are dealing with family members who are being a little nosy. Questions are being asked where it's not relevant to them. It's basically none of their business, because it isn't, but they're trying so hard to get the inside scoop of what's going on in your life. You don't need to tell anybody anything about what's going on in your life. What's personal to you is your business, not theirs. But you will notice the energy coming through from loved ones of that nature where they're unstoppable, although you can put a stop to all of that. Addictions are coming through, old habits, not as strong as they could potentially be, but they are sort of lingering. And your best advice would be to not revisit these old habits, these old ways, because you are much stronger than that. And you're doing really well with yourself and your decisions. And now everything is coming to fruition. You are actually trying to balance your life out and trying to center yourself, and you're trying to find inner peace and trying to manage everything and everyone, and that's important to you. Don't forget about you. Depending on where you're at with work or home life, you're really trying to manage all of that as well as yourself. So you're rebuilding. It's a rebirth. You're starting over. So it's best not to fall back into anything that doesn't serve you. That is, of course, familiar to you, but is no good to you. It's just your word of warning for the week. Thank you, Scorpio.